How to build your credit part 2. So, you already learned how to build your credit with no money and little money with part 1 of how to build your credit. If you haven't checked that video out, go check it out now. Make sure you subscribe and click the post notification bell so you can learn whatever I have learned, because that's what I'm bringing to you guys every single week. Okay, so now since we already learned the basics, not even the basics, but like the easy ways, okay, the most easy ways that I know of, there's a plenty videos that shows you different ways or whatever. This is just my personal experience. I don't want to give off information that I haven't used myself, okay? So if you want to learn more, you're more than welcome to go click on someone else's video that has more information. But the more that I learn, the more I will teach. Okay, so the next thing I have for you guys would be to get a secure credit card. If you're young and you're brand new, just stepping off the porch, this is the best time to build your credit. Like, it's so important to build your credit. Your credit is the most important thing. Okay, it's so easy for you to mess up, and then it'll be taking you years and years just to bounce back. When I was younger, nobody really told me that credit was important. I didn't know anything about credit. As soon as you turn 18, 19, you'll start getting things in the mail like, hey, here's a free credit card. You can get this for free. You can get a car loan. You can get all these things. And you're just like, sure, I'll take it. And not realizing that if you don't pay those things back, then now, once you take that loan, now you have credit. Okay, as soon as you have a loan open, that means you have credit. If you don't take care of that loan, make sure that you're doing proper things, then your credit goes down. So now you have bad credit. Boom, that fast. And you don't even know what it is. You didn't even know that what credit was. You didn't even know that when you got this card that it will affect you. You don't know those things. And it's a shame that we aren't being taught that in school. It's so important to life. It's crazy that you have to go to school every single day, 5 days a week for 8 hours, and something that is so detrimental to adult life, they do not teach. You know what I mean? So please make sure you subscribe, hit the post notification bell, because these are the type of things that I will be teaching, talking about, and updating you guys on. So don't miss out, okay? My only reason for this channel is to educate the things that I was taught. That's all. Like Maya Angelou said, if you learn, then teach. And that's all that I plan on doing, okay? So basically, we're going to talk about a secure credit card. A secure credit card is basically baby steps to having an actual credit card. A credit card can go up to $10,000 to $1 million. Like, there's no limit, but it's based off of what they trust you with. Okay, a secure card is basically you have to put the money in first. A credit card, they just give you the money. They just say, oh, look, this person definitely pays her bills on time. They definitely always, they always got loans. They're always taking money out and they're paying it back. They show us that they're responsible. We're not even going to ask for any money. We're just going to give her that money, whatever she needs it for. I'm sure she needs it, and I'm sure she's going to pay it back. Boom. That's what a credit card is. But when you're starting off, they are not going to do that because they don't have no reason to trust you with that, okay? So a secure card is when you buy the secure card. Let's say you buy it for $200. Buy it, whatever you want to call it. You pay them $200 to get this secure card. And when you get the secure card, the limit of it is that $200 that you paid for, okay? But when you get it, it's like the $200 is no longer yours. The $200 belongs to that card. So if you need to use that $200, you can use it, but you have to pay that $200 back, and you need to pay it on time, okay? This is all to build your credit, to show good faith, to show that, hey, you gave me this money, and I promised you I'll pay you back. And look, I showed you that I paid it back. Okay, that's what that is. But before you can just go off and get you a credit card, they want you to be responsible and you to actually put in the work to show good faith. That's what a secure credit card is, okay? And that's a good way to build your credit. Another one is something I had talked about in my previous video. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. It's called How to Get Money Quick. How to Make Money Quick. Okay. Go check that out. But outside of you getting money fast, it also reports to your credit. To your credit. So I'm going to repeat it into this. I'm not going to get in depth as I did in the actual video that I spoke on this about, but definitely make sure you subscribe. Make sure you hit the post notification bell, because I'm always giving more information. Okay, and go check that video out if you haven't seen it yet. But it's basically a loan against your savings. Why is it going to help your credit? Because it's a loan. It is a loan against your savings. Okay, so let's say you have $1,000. You only have $1,000 in your pocket, but you needed $3,000. Okay, so you're short $2,000. Okay, basically you're just going to bubble. You're going to bubble it. Basically, you're going to double that money by putting it in, going to a lower bank. Now, when I mean lower bank, I mean like don't go to the big time Chase, like worldwide banks, things like that. You want to go to one that's more kind of like just in your city, just in your state, to where they want more and more people to bank with them. So they do, they extend themselves a little bit more. What you want to do is take that money. I don't care if it's a $50, if it's $100, whatever you have at the time, you put into you open up a savings account, you put that money into that savings account. Once you put that money in, you're going to ask them for a loan against your savings. Basically, they're going to give you whatever amount you have in that savings account. So let's say you have $50 in your savings account. You're going to ask them for a loan against that $50. So they're going to give you another $50 because they see that you already have that saved. So you obviously can pay that back. You know what I mean? So they're going to give you that. So now you have $100. Okay. In some banks, they let you take it out, whatever. Anyway, the point is of this video, if you want to learn more about that situation, go and check out the video. That I speak on that about. If I can, I'll try to link it to this video. If not, you can just scroll up, keep watching every video till you get to that one. But just don't forget to subscribe, please. Yeah, so basically the point is it's a loan. Anything that's a loan is going to be reported to your credit. Why? Because they're loaning you something. They didn't give you anything. They're loaning. The only way to make sure they get that money back is to write it down somewhere and keep track of what you're doing. You know what I mean? They only loan. They want their money back. Okay, so you get a loan against your savings. So now you have $250. It's a loan. So now what they're going to do is you can do whatever you want with that money that they gave you, but you're going to have a monthly bill, okay, to pay that loan back. I don't care if it's $1, $2, $5, whatever it is, you have to pay that back every month. Okay. When you pay that back, you want to pay it back on time every single month, because they're going to report that. That's like building payment history. You want one of the biggest things with credit is your payment history. You want to show good payment history at all times. Okay. So I don't care if it was a $2 loan. If you got to pay 50 cents every month, you make sure you pay that 50 cents every month, maybe even 3 days before the payment date, okay? Because that shows good payment history and responsibility. And once you show that, your credit will go up, and also your credit lines, your amount of money that they will loan you will go up, okay? So that's another way of building your credit. If you have been following me, if you subscribe, hit the post notification bell, then you should now have at least 4 different ways that you should already have started, okay? Because we're not just watching these videos for nothing. We're watching these and we're taking action. I have these tattoos that remind me of prayer and action, pray and execute. So when I actually pray, I look down and remind myself that you actually have to put in the work too, okay? So don't just watch these videos just for nothing. Once you watch the video, if you agree with everything I'm saying, or it sound like something, go ahead and put it to work. Attempt. You know what I mean? Don't just sit here and just listen. And that was my problem for a long time. You know what I mean? I hear, oh, that sounds good, write it down somewhere and then forget about it. But no, you have to actually get your legs moving. Move your legs. I don't care if it makes sense completely makes sense to you. I don't care if you don't feel it in your soul yet, but still keep moving forward, still keep doing things. And once you start moving like just a little bit, then you'll start picking up the pace, and then you'll be like, oh, okay, you know what I mean? But you got to do something. Don't just sit here and watch my videos. The whole point of these videos is to get you guys rolling. Okay. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for hitting that post notification bell. And check out my next video. Bye.